I know this might frustrate some people, but my MVP of the playoffs, and I'm going to give him credit, was Paul George. Here's why I said it was Paul George. Kawhi Leonard went out in the Utah series. In fact, he went out in the Utah series, and they were down, 2-0 in the Utah series. Paul George proceeded to then lead the team in scoring, lead the team in rebounds, lead the team in assists. He got them past the number 1 overall seed in the West, the Utah Jazz. Then he followed up by playing incredibly well until the end of the Phoenix series. And even though they lost in 6, there was a couple games that they should have won, and they could have won. And Paul, the reason why I'm giving an MVP is Paul George finally played like the talent that he is with Kawhi. He went back to Indianapolis days. We remember what he was in Indiana when, they were going to the conference finals and going against Miami Heat. And we remember the dunk that he had on Birdman. You remember the 40-point games that he dropped on the Hawks. Like, Paul George was a monster in Indiana. And I don't know if it was due to the injury that happened in Team USA, but he wasn't really the same when he came back. He wasn't the same when he went to OKC, even though in the regular season he finished 3rd in MVP voting. And then we know what Paul George is in the regular season. It's just it doesn't really carry over to the playoffs. And this year it finally did.